Hello, fairy lovers. This is Lynn with Teely's Fairy Garden, and actually all of our brands. And we should just say we're with the Fairy Kingdom. But today I have a guest. It is Rebecca. Now, Rebecca is not only our fairy writer, but she's also the project manager on the team. And so, Rebecca, hello. How are you?
Hi, Lynn. Hi to everybody listening and watching. It is good to be here with you all. I am great. Thank you.
Well, I found out because we're using an outside platform. When we go live, people don't get notifications. They don't
Oh,
get pinged that we're live because we're not doing it straight from Facebook. That's what we're on StreamYard, which we love. We love StreamYard. But Rebecca, and I didn't ask you this before, but after we go over all your magical goodies, I want you just to kind of tell the audience just a little bit about some of the things we have coming up. Okay?
sounds good.
Okay, cool. So I thought what we would do is we are going to go and we're going to review some wonderful blog posts that you have written, Rebecca. So how do you think we should do that? Do you think we should go and look at the video and then look at the blog post, or go to the blog post and then the video?
Let's look at the blog post and then the video so that then everybody will know why we're talking about certain things that they're going to see in the video.
Oh, that's smart. Oh, so smart. Okay. Well, this one I love. This is one of my favorite fairies. Ooh, I got to show you this one. Okay. We're going to go to Teely's Fairy Garden. And here we are at Teely's Fairy Garden. And this is the blog post that you wrote, Enchanted Fairy Garden Gardens featuring mermaids. Okay, this is one of my favorites. This is Mandy, right?
Yes, it is.
I love Mandy the mermaid, and I love the color. And this is so cute. So I guess I want you to tell the audience, because you do several of these blog posts for different websites. What inspires you? Where do you get the inspiration?
So for this one, it was partly our mermaids, Mandy, and we also have Meredith as well, who is a super cute mermaid. And summertime is fun. People are going to the beach. So, it's the good time, to be on the lookout for magical mermaids. And I just thought it would be a really fun fairy garden blog to do.
Well, let me tell you, I love these cupcakes with the mermaid tails.
That is actually a picture that one of our team members put together. And it's just super cool because there's so many things that you can do. You can make a mermaid fairy garden, or you can, host a mermaid party and use, like the aprons and create cool cupcakes with like mermaid colors or whatever you're inspired to do at home.
I love it. And here we have this is an ad. This is called AdSense. And these are our designs that they're featuring, which I think is very cool.
That's awesome.
Okay, now look at this this is a beautiful mermaid garden.
Yes, so we have lots of mermaids there. They are kind of hanging out on the beach. There's one that's sitting on a rock. And you have so many cool features to that one too. You have the little blue rocks to be the water, and then you have those neat palm trees, and you have that awesome shell house. And I love lighthouses. There's one of those there too.
I gotta tell you, I would like that shell house for me. I love it. That is adorable. And this is so sweet. Oh, look at this one.
And that one is super cool too. You have the succulent plants, and they are really a big part of the fairy garden. But your mermaid, she is like right there, and her beautiful fin and dress fit in really nicely with the blue rocks to be the water.
I think that's beautiful. And I just got into succulent gardening and I love it. Boy, they're so easy to grow. Do you use succulents?
I have one plant in my house. We have some succulents actually at the gallery because they don't take so much water when we're not there for part of the week. So.
Well, look at this one. I always love the broken pot mermaid garden because it's interesting.
Yeah, you have so many different layers of things to look at, and like on each one there's something intriguing. And then we have our little mermaid down there at the bottom.
And look at that's a dolphin, right?
Yes.
I hope it's not a shark.
Yeah, that would be bad.
That'd be bad.
The mermaid has magical powers, so she's okay.
Yeah, but if it's a shark, it would be bad. Okay, and this one is cute. Oh, I love this.
That one is sleeping in a terrarium, and that one actually works as a nightlight if you want for like inside of a child's room or something.
Really?
Yeah,
And
you
know
can
that
kind of
that
the
would,
cord there.
yeah, but that would be so cool on a desk too, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. It would be inspiring.
Oh, I like that. I have to go back and look at that. And then this one is really cute. I love these iridescent clear rocks.
They are beautiful, and I love the different colors for the plants that they used in that one too. Like the purple accents and everything.
Well, because purple's your favorite color.
Yes.
I just wanted to bring that to your attention. And here is our mermaid garden, our instant fairy mermaid garden. And I didn't click it so the audience can hear, but there's a link above this video. If you go to the mermaid garden, you got to see this video. It's adorable. Oh, and she's from our Etsy store. Isn't she the cutest mermaid?
Yes, she is. If I remember rightly, her name is Annie.
Well, you know your mermaids. Yes, it was. And then this little baby, she's in our mermaid store, in our Etsy store too. I love her. I love these little guys.
And she's got a beautiful crown too on.
Of course, a shell crown. And that this is so cute. I love these. Oh, I love this. And I love the turtle. And that is so cute. I love these. Do you like these?
They're so cute. And I love how the different colors that they come in.
I know. They're so cute. Now, actually, I only have the pink and the purple one of these left. I just sold this the other day. But that is so cute. And I wanted to put that in. These are actually terrarium plants. And why I wanted to put them in is because I think you could really create, like if you did a mermaid garden in a container, you could almost create like, you know how you do a fish tank?
Yes.
I think that would, yeah, that's why I use that. Oh, look at this. Is he not the cutest? Or maybe it's a girl. I don't know.
Yeah, the unicorn whale.
I think it's a boy. It's blue. And then there's Jonathan.
Yes, because we always feature a book from one of Teely Turner's books. And on this one, we put Farmer Jonathan because summertime, you know, you get to spend time with the animals on the farm.
Absolutely. And then, of course, we're having Christmas in July, and our Etsy store is on sale. And this is our #1 selling Christmas book, Very Merry. And then always sign up for our newsletter, which is super, super fun. So let's play the video on this one. I think if I can get the right one. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay. Wasn't that just the cutest video?
It was absolutely adorable. And the music was really nice too.
Oh, I loved it. Okay, so I am going to stop sharing, and this is the next one we're going to look at. Now, what got you going on the enchanted little fairy houses?
Well, I think it's always interesting to think about all of the different fairies and the different jobs they do. And then you have all the garden fairies, but how unique each one is, and all the different places that they could live, because there's so many different unique places. Because the garden fairies, they choose a fairy garden based on all the different possibilities that all the fairy gardeners in the world make. So there's endless opportunities to have a fairy come live in your garden.
Well, I will tell you, I wonder if they have, well, we know in Ireland they have little fairy communities where they live together. You know, they all have fairy houses in the
Yes.
trees in England.
Yes.
I just wonder if they do that here. Well, next time you see a fairy, you're going to have to ask her. Okay, so this is Enchanted Scenes featuring fairy houses. And look at this cute little scene. These little butterflies. I just picture little fairies living there.
I just thought that found that one. I just thought it was so cute because you have kind of the magical elements. You know, there's like a bright light shining, which is probably the sunshine, but maybe there's a little bit of fairy dust or something happening there. Who knows?
Yeah, you never know. Those fairies are tricky. So this is your first one you did, and this is in a bird bath, which I've seen a lot, and I think it's really a clever idea.
Because that just looks like a really fun place to live, and they have the little paths and the arbor and the stone house. I just thought it was really cute.
It is adorable. Now, this is a huge fairy garden. This is gigantic, isn't it?
It definitely is, especially when you're just a little tiny fairy. And it's got so many different paths and all those beautiful flowers, and it even has the little fairy sign.
Well, I'll tell you, this garden would keep a fairy busy in weeding.
Yes.
She'd take her all day to get from one end of the garden to the other. Oh, look at this. This is so cute. A little garden. Now, people, this is a great DIY, you know, to make glue little stones on your fairy house. That's adorable.
And they're going to have a tea party, it looks like. That looks like a lot of fun.
And I love these trees. They look
Those
like lollipop trees.
And those would be a cool DIY too.
Yes, they would. Oh, this is beautiful. This is from one of our affiliates that we have. This is Pretman's. And it's a Pretman garden, isn't it? These little fairies.
I've seen that house definitely before online. I found it because it was one that somebody has put together online, so it's their link that we're sharing. But all of the elements they've definitely found like on Pretman's, Amazon, and stuff. Because I know that the little yellow house is one we come across quite often.
You know, I got to tell you, this is so clever to do in your fairy garden. Have little pots that you hang on this little wire. I think that I've never seen that before, Rebecca, and I think I've seen almost everything in fairy gardening. That is adorable. Oh, this is sweet, and it's done with succulents again.
Yeah, and they have like little pops of color here and there, because I think that there's like a couple of little miniature mushrooms that we can see down there and things like that for a little touch of color. And the fairy's dress and things has some color to it. So
beautiful. And then here is the beautiful video. Oh, this is cute.
Yeah, doesn't that one look fun? Like it's kind of got like a mossy kind of vine look to it.
You know what you could do is you can buy a fairy house and you can actually get that moss and put the moss on it to give it more of a magical vibe.
And then you can change it to however you want. It helps to inspire your unique fairy garden.
Absolutely. I know this is a hobbit house. Hobbits live here. I know that. And this is a rustic one. This is a solar fairy house, isn't it?
Yes, and there's a gnome that lives in that one. So you get our little gnome friend there. And it looks like he's got a little squirrel friend too.
He's got a little squirrel friend. Oh, look at this one. Is this not the cutest?
That one's really adorable.
I wonder if the fairies have to mow the roof.
I don't know. Or maybe that's the food for the visiting pets that come or something.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, this is a cute one.
Yeah, that one looks like a lot of different gnomes or fairies could live there because it's got so many different, little windows and stuff to it.
That little gnome's knocking on the door. And Christmas in July again, our Fairy Mary and our newsletter. So let's play this video because I think this is going to be a lot of fun.
Sounds good.
Okay. I just got to find that little video. Here we go. Well, that was fun. And, Eris is doing so well. She's one of our team members. And she's doing so amazing on the videos. And I'm going to have her on live at 5 too. And she's going to talk about what inspires her because she does all of our blog post videos, which I think is fantastic.
I love all the different little elements that she puts that goes with them because it really pulls everything together and makes the blog post so fun.
Absolutely. Now the next blog and our final blog, but Rebecca has a surprise at the end. So, and it has to do with unicorn. So stick around to the end. So we're going to go over and we're going to look at this unicorn blog post, which I think is just adorable.
Unicorns are just so cute.
They are. You know what? I like the baby unicorns. This is beautiful. This picture you chose, Rebecca. It's pink and it just looks magical.
Yeah, because they look like they're so happy and just like the flowers and everything. It's so fairy-like to me.
Oh, I think so too. Oh, look at this. Now we have these. This is one of our number one sellers in our Etsy store. These little unicorns.
They are so fun. And this one is one that they suggested like as a DIY for like a children's birthday party or something like that, because it's fairly easy to make. And that one I think actually came in a kit as well, so that you could have everything all ready for the kids at your party.
You could go to the dollar store and buy these like a container like that. And have it full of dirt, and then when you have the party, just have the elements there. That would be a great birthday party. I would like to go to that birthday party. Okay, here we have another broken pot, the castle.
Yes, I loved the castle, and I just thought it was so fun that they had like the steps that go up to it.
Oh, that's really cute. Oh, is this a kit too?
It is. And with this one, I loved all the bright colors that they used in it. I thought that was super fun.
Oh, I think little ones would love that. Oh, look at this little guy, the baby. Oh, I love that little guy.
And that one was in a really fun article that I read, and it was all about like DIY sort of thing. So they were talking about all the different elements, but I really love that bridge that they put together with all the colors of the rainbow.
Oh, and then who is this?
So this is Shimmer, and she is actually our Teely Turner Fairyland unicorn, and she has so many magical products like stickers and things like that, clothing that you could use for birthday parties and unicorn themed celebrations.
Yeah, believe it or not, she's on a hot pink background that pops. It is so fun. And then here is the video on unicorns, and this is in our Etsy store, and in the back, there's a bakery. Did you know that? There's a little bakery back there. And here's our two unicorn. I love these little unicorns.
And I think that cake is the cutest because it even has the unicorn horn on it. I think that's adorable.
And I get that cake from a woman that makes them, and she lives in Greece.
Awesome.
Yeah. Here they are. These are probably our number one sellers in our Etsy store. There's 3 different kinds of little unicorns. And these sell well too. These are amazing. I love those.
We have so many adorable unicorns.
I know. This is just beautiful. She's really pretty.
I thought that was really sweet with the unicorn and the fairy.
You notice all your fairies you pick have purple dresses. Just saying.
Well, this one has a blue one.
Yeah, it does. Wow, she's hanging on for dear life. This unicorn looks like it's ready to fly.
It's flying off somewhere.
Oh, this is cute. These are the books by Teely Turner. That's really cute.
Yeah, so that's just a little selection because we have so many more than that.
And the Fairy Mary book, and then our newsletter. So I want to play this next video, and then I want you to tell everybody about your surprise at the end.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so we are going to stop sharing. And Rebecca, tell us about this little book.
Yes, so this is a book that I wrote, and it just came out a couple of weeks ago on Amazon, and it is called Genevieve and the Unicorn. And what you're seeing there is the cover for the ebook, but I also have it in paper book back on Amazon. So it's available all around the world, and I will just read you what I have written on the back cover.
Oh, wonderful.
Genevieve has gone to gather flowers when she spots what she thinks is a horse in the distance. As she approaches, she discovers that it's in fact a magical unicorn. She and the unicorn, named Sapphire, get to know one another in this enchanted adventure.
That is adorable. And, we're going to ask the team to put the link to your book above this video. And all the blog posts we've shown you, there's a link above it. And also, you can go and listen to all the videos and all the blog posts. But congratulations, Rebecca, on that book, because I know it takes a lot to write a book. So I think that's fantastic. So I wish you the best of luck on it. And Rebecca, I would like you to come back once a week and be a guest on Alive at 5 at the Fairy Jive. Do you think we could work that out?
Yes, I think we can do that. We can find some more fun blog posts from our different brands to share. And I know we have lots of fun things coming up because we have our Felicia, who is the Magical Fairy Book Club Fairy. She is really excited to share with everyone that in September we're going to be launching her book club. So as the weeks go on, we'll have more details that we can share about that too.
Absolutely. And thank you everyone for being on and watching. And this is Alive at 5 at the Fairy Jive. We'll be back tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. And I have a brand new site to show you that it is amazing. You are going to be so thrilled with it. So, Rebecca, thank you so much for being on. I appreciate it. And to everyone, we'll see you tomorrow night. And thank you so much for being on. Bye-bye.